But if you get caught up in trying to cater to our emotions too much, we can literally destroy you. And I watch women do it. Some women do it intentionally.
Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of E-Rants. I am your host, Felix Long Trousers.
That's it.
All right, let's not waste no more time. Let's get right into this reaction.
Now, I don't know how to put this without this sounding ugly. However, fellas, you cannot love a woman more than she loves you. If you give a woman all the power in a relationship and you are a purposeful man, a businessman, you handle things and you're a real leader, there's a high probability that woman is going to throw you off your game. And you can think that I'm lying, but I see it happen all the time. When you...
Hold on. I'm going to let her keep cooking. First off, I want to say the rack, whatever bra, whatever she's wearing, the rack is looking nice. And then I'm seeing down to the rack. To the stomach ratio is great because it don't look like this. Sometimes they have the titties, right? And then the stomach, the titties kind of rest on the stomach, right? Because the stomach is protruding and stuff. But that's besides the point, man. She's speaking facts. She's speaking cold, hard facts. I'm talking about cold case. Put that joint in the locker in the basement facts. That didn't even make any sense what the hell I just said. I feel like at this point it should be common sense that joints, for some reason, get bored easily. They get bored real easy. And I think that's the reason why a lot of girls like bad guys, right? Because they're spontaneous. You don't know what they're going to do. Today they might hit you. Tomorrow they might take your car without you knowing. Or the next day they might, take your take your wallet, take money out your purse or something like that. You feel me? Like, it's just spontaneous. You don't know. You want to be on the toes sometimes, right? And I feel like it just gives them some type of great joy, right? But I'll talk a little bit more. Let's let her continue to rap. Let her keep
happen all the time. When you are a purposeful man and say you run into business and this woman has all this power, you're going to start losing. And I don't mean that in an ugly way, but if that woman has all the power, I'm telling you, she's going to throw you off. She will damage you emotionally because you're going to be pleasing her emotions. And now I believe we need to be validate our emotions. But I'm saying if you are chasing a woman's emotions, which is how we're made biologically, they never go away. You are going to be you're going down a rabbit hole. And you'll never come back up. So if you don't handle your business and stand on some business as a man and stay focused on what you need to focus on and let that woman love you as she was designed to do, you're going to fall off. You can be mad at me, but I see it happen all the time. You, baby, first of all, you don't have to listen to me, but what I'm telling you is I have watched great men love a woman so much. And maybe I won't even say that this is in every instance. Maybe they're just loving the wrong woman. But if you get caught up in trying to cater to our emotions too much, we can literally destroy you. And I watch women do it. Some women do it intentionally. Some women do it unintentionally because they're not aware of their feelings.
All right, that's the end of the video. Yeah, and I've seen that a lot too. I've seen a lot of dudes trying to make their girl happy, right? One of my neighbors when I was in my apartment and stuff. This is back in college. You know what I'm saying? I got college stories for days. But he had a very he was a Puerto Rican dude, man. Real cool dude. And his girl was I think she was Dominican. And she used to just drive him up the damn wall, and he was just trying his hardest just to make sure that she's happy. And I've seen this story a lot with other people. I just mentioned him because he was like my next door neighbor, but it's happened to so many people. Even one of my closest friends, it's happened to him. It's just a lot of joints. This is why I say a lot of joints is really selfish, bro. Like, a lot of joints is really selfish. They really just care about themselves, but they try to make it seem like they care about everybody else. So I feel like if you have the power, keep the power, right? A lot of joints will try to shame you if you have power. Or, for example, let's say if you find out your girl's making more money than you or something like that, right? And you're trying to work extra to make sure you make more money than her. And a lot of girls come out, you're just being insecure. Allow her to make more money. No. I need to make more money. I need to have something up over her because that's just the dynamic and the way it has to be. Because if it's not, she's going to walk all over me. It's hypergamy, son. They want to go for the best thing, the thing better than them. They want to go up. They want to date up. They want to be with the guy who's over them. That's the weird thing when I hear a woman talk about equality. I'm just like, bro, y'all don't even really want equality. You want a man that's over you. So let's just be real. Like a man that's like literally above you. That's why even the women who are making a lot of money, they're looking for a guy who's making even more money, right? So they're always looking for a guy above them, right? But they want to call that person a partner. It's not even a real partner, son. It's just like you're looking for a supervisor, a superior. That's what you're looking for, you know. So reality, you're never really supposed to let her take over and become like the breadwinner or just have something up over you. So I'm always supposed to be up over her. And I feel like that, you know, it's effed up to sound, but that's the only way that I feel like the relationship can stay strong. It's the emotions as well, right? It's weird when you think about it, because let's say you're like she said, a businessman, you're making good money and everything, and then you're working your ass off to make sure that you're providing for you and your family. She might come back and be like, you know what, you're not really spending a lot of time with me. You know, it's like you seem like you're always working all the time. And it's like, I feel like we're growing apart because you're not spending my time with me and all that stuff. And she's ignoring the fact that you working as much as you are. And the reason why she's able to live the lifestyle that she has, right? She should know that. That should be like almost like common sense, right? I'm not saying almost, like it is. It should be common sense. This nigga's working in order to make sure that we are all good, right? You would think that's what she would think, but for some reason, her emotions is making her be like, nah, he's working too much and he's not with me, right? Even though if he works less, probably won't be able to afford this. But F all that, he's supposed to be with me, right? Just, it doesn't even make sense. Like, it's great. Of course, I want to be with you, as you know, in a relationship and everything. Of course, I want to be with you, but like, you have to understand how things is going right here. Right. The only way that I can be with you is like I probably have to get a different type of job. Right. Oh, find a job that pays you the same amount, but you work less. It doesn't usually work that way. Usually you start getting to the high six figures. You know what I'm saying? You get to have to work a lot of hours. You have to work a lot of hours for the most part, depending if you're like a big time executive and all that stuff. Like you're working a lot of hours, egregious amount of hours. Right. Me, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm an IT auditor. Right. And I'm not even like, you know, big time guy. I'm a senior IT auditor. And I sometimes, especially around the busy times, around the summer, I work my ass off, bro. Like I'm like just working my damn ass off. I don't really have time to myself. You feel me? But it helps the family. I have to do what I gotta do in order to make sure that we are good. Right? It's just simple stuff like that. But some guys would be like, all right, I'm going to adjust myself in order to make sure that my wife is happy and everything, right? And don't get me wrong, you're supposed to acknowledge your wife, you're supposed to make sure that she's good, right? But only when it makes sense. Only when it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, you just have to ignore it sometimes, right? Take the cries and all that stuff, but just ignore it. But let's say the guy ends up doing it, boom, pays less. Now she's like, now he's not making money. Now it's like, oh, I can't buy the things I used to, with all that stuff. Now she has another gripe. Now he has to try to chase after her emotions until she, get her into the right spot, which you never will. You never will really get her to a point that she's 100% this like elated 24/7, always happy, right? So you got to pick and choose things that is not going to be able to hurt you or the relationship, or it might, if you're able to articulate yourself and work accordingly, the relationship will still be okay, man. And then maybe eventually she might even be happy that you made the decisions that you have made. But a lot of times though, man, it doesn't make sense in order for you to try to appease if you're just going to hurt yourself in the long run. Like I said, it doesn't, like she said, you're going to be chasing just to get her happy, and you're never going to really fully get her happy, right? I mean, you're going to get her happy, obviously, I at least hope, but you're not ever going to be like 100%. Everything has been checked off in the boxes. So at that point, it's just like, just pick the battles. Pick your battles, and then you can move like that. I'm telling you, that's why women go after bad boys, man. I'm telling you, they don't listen to their emotions as much. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not over here trying to be at the beck and call, trying to get this girl on their side, right? They're not. They don't care, right? And it seems like women gravitate to that type of thing. Like, this guy don't care, he's nonchalant. But the dude who's trying to, do everything that his wife said, trying to get there and try to, make her happy, the happy wife, happy life thing. Those girls usually get bored and decide to leave the guy. The good guy, right? The good guy who's trying his hardest. Like, this guy's a pushover. He's soft. I don't like it. I'm gone. I'm skedaddling. Go with the dude who's the Chatter Tyrone, who's not going to validate her. And then she just loves it because she sees it as a project. I'm like, I'm just going to work, try to get him to validate, and he just refuses to, and just the challenge. It's just fun to them. A lot of people saying what I'm saying is crazy, but it's facts. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But what do I know, man? I'm just a guy on the internet. Hey, man, if you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way you'll be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, share with your friends, your family, your loved ones. Oh, that good stuff. And that's all I got to say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.